Hi, it's Natalie Ledwell here. And if you've ever felt overwhelmed by anxious thoughts and unable to focus on what you were doing, then you are in the right place right now. Because today I'm going to be sharing one of my favorite tools for reducing anxiety and improving performance. And that is visualization. So here are 7 visualization exercises that will help you do just that. Okay, so number 1 is what we call the double paned window technique. So you've had a long day at work and all you want to do is hit the hay and drift off to sleep. But as soon as you close your eyes, all those anxious thoughts start to flood in. So whether you're overloaded at work or if you're worried about the future, sometimes when your head hits the pillow, all those unwanted thoughts just won't quit. And they're just coming in, coming in, coming in. And it keeps you awake. And it's like, it's so frustrating. And I know that I've experienced this myself. So how you use this particular technique is when anxious thoughts are keeping you awake. So the first thing that you want to do, step 1, is to picture a group of people that are chatting loudly outside your open window. But don't shout at them. Just notice that they're out there and you can hear that chatter, which is the chatter that's going on in your mind. Step number 2 is that you have a double paned window. So all you need to do is just imagine yourself closing that double paned window. And then step number 3 is that you're noticing that the annoying chatter has silenced and now you're free to go to sleep. Okay? So when you go through those 3 steps, it's like you're mentally going in your mind, I can hear the chatter, but what's happening is that you're hearing the people outside you're imagining people outside, a group of people outside the window, and when you close that window, you notice that that's getting silenced. And it really helps you to get off to sleep. Number 2, a little visualization technique that we call the Serene beach scene technique. It's another little type of visualization. So you're strapped in, the doors are closed, and there is no way that you're getting off the plane right now. So this is particularly for people who get anxiety when they're flying. So does your mind immediately start going through everything that could possibly go wrong? Or imagining, how the hell is this big metal thing actually staying up in the air right now? So the visualization I'm just going to explain to you now will really help you calm down and get you primed for a really good vacation. So the best time to use this is when you're anxious about taking off on a plane. So the first step you do for this, step 1, is to visualize yourself lying on a white sandy beach, complete with clear blue skies and gently lapping waves. Then step 2 is to imagine your body sinking into the chair and feel the warmth of the sand on your feet. So you can feel yourself sinking in. It's like you're on the sand and you can feel it just getting warmer and warmer on the back of your body. And then step number 3 is to let go of any tension, like soften your eyes and continue to breathe in time with the rolling waves of the water. So this is a fantastic thing to do as you're taking off. So just sit there, close your eyes, slowly breathe in time with the rolling waves, and just imagining yourself sinking in and just getting that nice warm, that warm feeling over your body. Now, if after trying this you still struggle to calm your mind, I've got an amazing guided meditation that's specifically designed to help you visualize more effectively. So if you want to download that, just click on the link below this comment box and you can download it for free. Okay, so number 3 is what we call the stop sign technique. And this happens to all of us. Something doesn't go quite right, and you immediately go to the worst case scenario. You start beating yourself up, and all these intrusive thoughts can really disrupt your life and become a really major source of anxiety. But this simple visualization actually helps you to stop those unwanted thoughts in their tracks. So the way that you would use this is when you have an unwanted thought that keeps coming through. So step 1 is to visualize a big red stop sign on an empty street with a clear blue sky overhead. Step number 2 is to focus on the stop sign and repeat the word stop. And then step number 3 is no more wanted thoughts will be able to enter your consciousness, your anxiety will fade, and you can go about your day. So when you hear all this negative thought coming in, just close your eyes, go to the vacant street, see the stop sign, and then keep repeating in your mind, stop, stop, stop. Do it at least 3 times, and that will completely release that anxiety. Okay, so number 4 is what we call the blender technique. So do you often sit at your workstation or at your desk feeling really overwhelmed by the amount of work that you have to get through? Now, it's a really common problem, and I know that I go through this myself sometimes. And when you're in overwhelm like that, it just immobilizes you. Then you don't get anything done. And sometimes it actually feels like you don't know where to start, which is kind of where I am at most of the time. So this visualization can help you calm down and give you the clear head that you need to tackle that inbox or the big project that you're working on. So the best time to use this is, when you have a really stressful amount of work and emails that you need to get through. So the first step one in this one, is to visualize a blender being switched on. Now it's full of food and it starts to grind and chop everything up pretty loudly. Then step 2 is to mentally shut the blender off and the noise, and what you will feel is an instant sense of calm. Okay, so what you do is you notice all the things, like everything it's like this, mess that you've got in the blender. You turn it on, it's being really loud and being obnoxious and being really, aggressive, and then you turn it off, you can feel yourself just calming down. Okay, it's called the blender technique. Okay, number 5 is what we call the ball of yarn technique. So if you find it difficult to unwind after a long and really stressful day, it can be really challenging to make the most of your evenings and to recharge for the next day. Now, this visualization can really help you with that. So the best time to use it is when you're unable to unwind after a really stressful day at work. So step 1 is to picture a small ball of yarn and holding all of that residual tension from the day in that small ball of yarn. Step number 2 is to find the end of the yarn and to imagine it slowly unrolling. The strand gets longer and longer, and you can actually feel your tension unwinding the more that you're pulling and unwinding that yarn. So step number 3 is that the yarn is now completely loose and you're able to relax and enjoy the night. All right? So number 6 is what we call the blue light technique. So whether you're about to tackle a big task or whether you're about to decompress after it, and you're feeling anxiety, sometimes it can be a really difficult thing to get through. So blue light visualizations are a popular technique for relaxation. So why not give this one a try? So the best time to use it is when you need to relax before or after tackling a big task. So step number 1 is to visualize yourself surrounded by a glowing orb of blue light. Step number 2 is to breathe in the light and allow it to fill your whole head. Then step number 3 is to visualize those tensions leaving your body as black smoke, and they dissolve completely in the light around you. And step number 4 is with each breath, allow your body to gradually fill with the healing blue light until your entire being is clear and like a brilliant blue crystal. Okay, so I really like that one because you're really, bringing in that clear energy and really cleaning yourself out. So number 7 is what we call quiet is a liquid technique. So life can sometimes feel very overwhelming, and we're bombarded with information all day long, and we're always in front of a computer, and it's often difficult to silence our chattering minds. Now, this particular visualization can help you silence the noise and focus on your thoughts. Now, the best time to use it is when you're feeling overwhelmed by your mind chatter and you just can't seem to quiet it down. So step number 1 is to visualize quiet as a thick, clear liquid that's filling your head with peace and with quiet. Step number 2 is to see this liquid pouring slowly down through your body, filling you with clear liquid until you feel like a liquid ball. And then step number 3 is that once you're in this zone, breathe deeply and stay in this position for a few minutes. So whether you want to thrive at work or simply relax to make the most of your free time, visualization really does work, and it can help you to calm down and tackle the variety of challenges that life really throws your way. So which one of these visualization techniques are you going to try? Now, before I go, I'd like to ask you, do you have any other visualization exercises or mini meditations that you have used to help you overcome anxiety? If you have, please share them in the comment box below, and I know the community would really benefit from that. And don't forget to subscribe to the My Movies YouTube channel for more videos on personal growth and the law of attraction. Again, my name is Natalie Ledwell. Thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.